Hey Shadowbrook kids, we are back for our online lessons. We are going to have a blast today. Today I brought with me
Ella.
Gideon, I brought with me Tennessee. Yep, that. We brought all of our Hot Wheels today. We wanted to see if they would get from one end of Shadowbrook's gym to the other. But let me ask you a question. If we're going to play with these, and I brought all these Hot Wheels, and I said, okay, they're all Tennessee's.
No.
How would you feel?
Sad.
You think you should share?
Yeah.
Yeah, so our story's about that today. Two people come to Jesus and say, our dad passed away and he gave all the money to one of my brothers and he left me with nothing. What should we do? We're gonna find out. But I got some new music for you and the Bible story.
Before the earth was made, you knew my life, my name. Before the waters roared, you knew who I would be. And to show us who you are, you formed the moon and stars, all the world around us that we see. 'Cause by your word, you made day and night, and by your breath, you brought us all to life. You made everything, and you made me, and everything that you have made is for your glory. You made everything, and you made me. The breath I breathe, the song I sing, is for your glory. Said seek and I will find hope for this heart of mine. God, I know you have a plan for me. 'Cause by your word, you made day and night, and by your breath, you brought us all to life. You made everything, and you made me, and everything that you have made is for your glory. You made everything, and you made me. The breath I breathe, the song I sing, is for your glory. It's for your glory, God. 'Cause by your word, you made day and night, and by your breath, you brought us all to life. And by your cross, you made a way for me, and by your blood, you have set us free. You made everything, and you made me, and everything that you have made is for your glory. You made everything, and you made me. The breath I breathe, the song I sing, is for your glory. It's for your glory, God.
You guys got all the cards out?
Yeah,
How many is it?
259.
259. Do you guys think you have too many?
No.
No. Yeah, Tennessee says no. Tennessee says no too. Well, we're going to talk about possessions today. Do you know what a possession is?
No.
No? Well, we're going to find out in our story. So pay attention. I got another segment coming up for you that we've not had before. After that, we'll have our story.
Is anybody playing sports right now?
Thousands of people came together to listen to Jesus' teachings. Someone in the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, tell my brother to share our father's inheritance with me." Jesus said, "Watch out and be on guard against all greed. True life is not found in what you own." Then Jesus told the people a parable. A rich man owned land that produced many crops. He didn't have anywhere to store all of his crops, so he said to himself, "I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones. Then I'll have so much stored up that I can stop working and relax."
But God told the man, "You are a fool. You will die this very night, and then what good is everything you have stored up?" Jesus told this story as a warning for any person who stores up treasure on earth and is not generous toward God. Then Jesus told his disciples, "Do not worry about your life or your body, what you will eat or what you will wear. Think about the birds. They do not plant or collect grain, yet God feeds them. Aren't you worth more than birds?"
Jesus also said, "Think about the wildflowers. They don't work or make clothing, yet they are lovelier than any king in his fancy clothes. If that is how God takes care of grass, which grows today and is cut down tomorrow, how much more will he do for you?" Jesus told his disciples not to worry about food or drink. "Seek God's kingdom," he said, "and God will provide what you need." God is happy to give his children the kingdom.
Finally, Jesus said, "Sell your possessions and give to the poor. A thief can take away treasure on earth, but treasure stored in heaven lasts forever. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also."
Jesus is our greatest treasure. Jesus left his place in heaven to live humbly on earth. Jesus obeyed God to set up his kingdom. We can give generously and trust God to provide everything we need.
Hey there, I'm Pastor Brian, and it's time for Questions from Kids. Maya from Boulder, Colorado asks,
Is it wrong to own a lot of possessions?
Maya, the short answer is no. It is not wrong to own a lot of possessions, but I think that answer needs a little bit more unpacking. So here's the reality. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that possessions are wrong. It doesn't say that money is wrong. It says the love of money is wrong. And here's what that means. If possessions become our greatest treasure, then that's a problem because Christ is our greatest treasure. So there's nothing wrong with having lots of things unless that's what we're looking toward to give us joy and meaning and purpose in life. Then that's a problem. So here's a way that you can kind of evaluate if you're in a good place with the possessions God has given you. And this is true whether he's given you lots of possessions or just a little possessions or very few possessions. No matter how much you have, here's the test. Are you holding onto those things lightly and are you being generous with them? I think for me, that's the two things I have to ask myself over and over again. What would happen if God takes those possessions away from me? Would I be okay with that? And if I would not be okay, then that's a problem in my heart. I'm treasuring those things too much. Or am I being generous with these things? Am I quick to help other people in need? Am I quick to use what God has given me for his glory and to help other people? Really, that's why God has given us what he's given us. He's given us things so that we can enjoy them, yes, but also so that we can use them to point others to the one who's given us those things, that we can point them to God. So are you being generous with what God has given you, and are you holding lightly onto them? If you can answer both those questions yes, then there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing at all wrong with God giving you lots of possessions. So here's a question back for you. How can you use your possessions for God's glory?
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us this week. Before we go, we wanted to give a shout out to those kids who've had birthdays so far in the month of July, like Sawyer Smith and Baker Childress. I bet they had a cool pool party. What do you think? Yeah, and Jamie Boswell, and Lincoln Hoskins, Adriel Mung, Peter Trindle. I think he's got more Hot Wheels than you do. Yeah, Audrey McAlexander, Madeline Peel, Adam Pierce, Jacob Painter, and we got some exciting birthdays coming up this week. We got Yanni Genzo, McKinley Watson, Maddox Johnson, and the one, the only, Sawyer Rumley. So, you guys have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday.
Bye.
I mean, I guess I was playing basketball earlier.